Let me talk to you. Step out of the car for me.
I'm not stepping out of the car.
What's that?
I'm not stepping out of the car for my safety.
For your safety?
For my safety.
What do you think? We're going to beat you up?
No, but once you tell somebody to step out of the car, it's either they're being arrested, you're going to take them in for questioning or something like that.
In the twilight hours, a gentleman and his dear companion found themselves accompanied by a vigilant patrol car, gracefully tailing their steps after a long day's work. Seeking solace within the bank's embrace to cash their hard-earned rewards, the watchful police car continued its loyal pursuit, its presence unwavering. As they emerged from the bank's shelter, their journey was abruptly halted by the authority. The officer, who had been silently shadowing their path, kindly requested the presentation of their identification. His friend, with a heart filled with compliance, gracefully revealed his identity. However, the gentleman, with a rebellious spirit, chose to withhold his identification. The officer didn't like that and called for backup.
Just in case I started recording, because
That's fine.
if anything, if I needed it for court or anything.
You can record all you want. No
Okay.
problem. You're obligated when you're in a motor vehicle to present your ID.
When you're driving,
When you're in the motor vehicle, yes, like right now.
can I see what law is that?
I don't have the law book on me. I know the law. That's.
Oh, so if you know it, how come?
If you weren't in the car and you parked in a parking lot, no. But as far as the motor vehicle being operated, yes.
Right, so get the law for me, give me what law it is,
I don't
and
need
then
the law for it.
you're a police officer, just listen to all the laws, and
Let me talk to you. Step out of the car for me.
I'm not stepping out of the car.
What's that?
I'm not stepping out of the car for my safety.
For your safety?
For my safety.
What do you think? We're going to beat you up?
No, but once you tell somebody to step out of the car, it's either they're being arrested, you're going to take them in for questioning or something like that.
Okay.
If I'm not going to be...
Listen.
I'd rather stay here where this is recording, in case something happens.
Mr. Lawyer, okay?
No, I told him I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. But I value my rights. I have rights. I know the Constitution. I know what rights I have.
We do it with every single car
You
stop.
give up your rights when you're in the car.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
You have to present your ID.
Yeah,
If
when
you
you're
don't have
driving.
your ID, that's fine. But you got to give them a name.
I'm not giving out my name just because. Because you're gonna start. I need your name. I need your date of birth. You're gonna look me up. You're gonna have my address. You're gonna have all the information. Yeah. But what crimes did I commit?
According to U.S. law, when a person is driving a motor vehicle, they are required to present their identification, such as a driver's license, upon request by a law enforcement officer. This law is intended to ensure accountability and facilitate the enforcement of traffic laws. But in this case, this man is not the driver and has the absolute right to refuse to provide his identification. While the driver of a vehicle is legally obligated to provide identification, passengers are generally not required to do so unless there is reasonable suspicion of criminal activity.
He didn't say you committed any, did he?
No one's saying we do it with every single car stop.
Yep.
As far as you getting out of the car, I know you're thinking you're Joe Attorney.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that.
If you get arrested, you're going to get arrested.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not.
All right. So when you say I'm being arrested, then we'll take it from there.
Why would I say that? Why would I say you're being arrested? If
I don't
you're
know.
Sitting in the passenger seat
Because you're asking me for my name, my date of birth.
That's just so for our safety. That's why we do that.
Yeah, but why did he get pulled over? Right?
Had him for speeding.
Okay, so that's his problem.
Yeah, but
I'm just getting the ride home.
listen, but you're in the car, okay?
Yeah, but I didn't commit a crime. I didn't speed.
We're not saying that you did. We identify everyone in the car.
You're not
every
listening
single car
to me.
stop.
I am listening.
Okay. When you get out of the car, okay, we don't just arrest people to get out of the car. We just don't tell you to get out. It's for the heck of it, okay? For our safety, we ask for ID. Now you're obligated by the state to do that, okay?
Do you see anybody shooting? Do you see anybody with a bazooka?
No, I'm not here to be a debate. That's for court, okay?
All right, so whatever you gotta do, but I'm not giving up my rights. I'm not giving up my rights, and I know that's not a law. Once you tell me the law, what number it is, everything, we're gonna look it up.
It is a law,
stuff like
but
that.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Where are you guys from?
Providence.
Providence?
Passengers in a motor vehicle generally have the right to refuse to provide identification unless there is reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. However, it is important to note that individual state laws may have specific provisions regarding passenger identification. It is generally legal for individuals to record interactions with law enforcement officers in public spaces, as long as they do not interfere with the officer's duties. It is advisable to familiarize oneself with the specific laws regarding recording in the relevant jurisdiction. It is essential for individuals to be aware of of their rights and responsibilities when interacting with law enforcement officers. This includes understanding the laws pertaining to identification, probable cause, and reasonable suspicion. If there is a disagreement or uncertainty about the application of these laws, it is recommended to seek legal advice or consult the appropriate authorities for clarification. The calmness of this man in this situation and the way he responds to the officers makes it difficult for the officers to escalate the situation the way most of them normally do. When they have failed to get his ID, they went and called their supervisor thinking he can intimidate him.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on?
Just going home from work.
What's it?
Yes.
Down at Quonset? Hey, can you hop off just for a minute? I just want to talk to you real quick.
Nah, I want to stay with the cameras recording because I don't know. I don't want to be.
Feel free to bring the camera with you.
I don't want to carry that and have it in your face,
Okay.
But,
Then you know what?
I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to take you guys away from doing your job and stuff. But they say that when you have rights, either you use them or you lose them,
You're not disrespectful, okay? But you are breaking the law.
I am.
Okay? The United States Supreme Court says we have every right to take you out of this car while we conduct a traffic stop.
Even when I'm not being arrested, I wasn't driving, I don't have any probable cause, just with my friend, because he already got a ticket, he's late for, he's giving me a ride, as a courtesy, for me, because my car broke down. I'll give you my ID, all right? Because I've been here for 31 years in this country, never been arrested, don't have any kind of,
I'm not arguing any of that stuff.
I don't have any record, everything's clean,
Do we have his ID?
Yeah, I'll give it to him now, just for my friend, if it was me, I'll be here till 5 in the morning. I don't have it. I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reach for my ID, all right?
You go right ahead.
Just for my friend.
Yep.
I'll give up my rights for my friend.
Well, it has nothing to do with rights, my friend.
All right, here you go. You're not gonna find anything. I just wanna, we have the rights. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that's where it's going in this country already.
You do have rights, and I understand that. I'm well versed in the Constitution.
Yeah, I follow.
You do have rights.
Yeah, I follow. I try to follow all the laws. I try to learn everything, so I
But you
can.
do have to identify yourself.
They say if you're being arrested, there's probable cause, or you're being a danger,
Yeah, I know who you are as the passenger if you don't tell us. So.
Yeah, but I wasn't driving. I didn't commit any crime. There's no probable cause that I'm going to commit a crime. You didn't catch me in the act of committing a crime.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know who you are.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying too.
I do. I do. However, just so you know, in the future, you do have to provide.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna call the chief of police and ask him, just to make sure. Because if it is, and I'm wrong, the next time, I know better.
Well, the Attorney General's office, they can really tell you. Just tell them the situation. I was a passenger in a car. I was asked to provide my ID, and they'll let you know that is the case.
Okay, I want to find that out because I try to keep up with all the laws, and if that's a new law and I don't know about it, I want to find out.
Power.
Yeah, I just wrote that today on Facebook. I said knowledge is power. Same thing like that.
Yep, absolutely.
I said read and learn. I try to always keep up with all the laws, the new laws, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, everything.
Why not?
Just so, yep. I've been here for 31 years, never been arrested, never been in trouble with the police, never been in any kind of trouble, ever.
You ever been stopped and asked for your ID when you were a passenger?
Well, no, never.
Never, huh?
It just because I have 2 cars, but they both broke down, so so they can give me a ride for work.
The reason why we do that is obviously to check anybody, see if they have warrants or whatever. We don't know who the passenger is as far as
Yeah, but you see what the problem with that is? You cannot just go around stopping everybody and asking for IDs like Nazi Germany. You know what I mean?
Vehicles legally stopped though for traffic violations.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that out because.
Google search it.
Nah, I don't trust Google. I go straight for the source. You can't believe anything you read online. There's too many.
If you go on the Rhode Island,
too many, like he says, too many lawyers online. They think they know everything, and then they tell you something that is not even true.
on the Rhode Island State website, you can look up all the Rhode Island general laws.
Okay. Yeah, I have the phone number for the.
If you do a search on there of obstruction of justice, the entire definition of the statute will come up.
All right.
You'll see that.
And it's gonna say if you're a passenger on a car and you get asked for the ID.
It won't be that specific.
You see?
That comes,
I want to see where it says that.
From case law.
I want to see where it says that exact word. If you get stopped, your passenger must, by law, give out his name and everything, or go straight to jail. I want to see that.
Okay, well, do you want to roll down the window?
Man, he's all set. set?
Yeah, he's all set. Thanks, man. Have a good day. All right, man. Take care.
After facing an intense hour of parking under the blistering sun with the company of 5 police officers, he eventually made a difficult decision as a gesture of goodwill towards his friend who had kindly offered him a ride home. Remember, it is crucial to know your rights and have the courage to assert them when you find yourself in the right.